The city of Austin lay draped in a mechanical stillness, its skyscrapers towering like cold monuments, their reflections flickering across the Colorado River's glassy surface. Most of the city slept, but not him. Inside the sleek, imposing headquarters of X, a single screen's sharp blue light carved a silhouette of Elon Musk's angular frame against the wall. His office was a study in minimalism. No awards, no clutter, no distractions, just a relentless flow of information, moving faster than light, murmuring truths most weren't meant to hear. A soft ping broke the silence. He glanced up, eyes narrowing. Crockett Gate was trending. Jasmine Crockett. That name had been buzzing for weeks, a firebrand voice shouting from podiums, slinging insults on live TV, scattering accusations like confetti. She was the far left's rising star, brash, aggressive, unapologetic. But tonight, her name wasn't trending for her rhetoric. It was her money. A flurry of viral posts had erupted on X, laying bare a trail of real estate records and public filings. A $5 million mansion in the Texas Hill Country paid in cash. A $2.5 million lake house on private land, no mortgage. A $1.5 million townhouse in a gated community finalized mere months ago. All acquired since she took office, all documented, all real, and all impossible unless Jasmine Crockett had stumbled upon a financial miracle. He didn't speak, just tapped a key to zoom in. Her official salary as a U.S. representative, $174,000 a year. Then, as if scripted by irony, his assistant entered, a glowing tablet in hand. On it, a tweet from Crockett, dated 2020, bold and defiant. I've taken $0 from corporate PACs. My opponent, $192,000. Elon blinked once. The tweet still stood. She hadn't deleted it, hadn't even tried to hide. 5 million, 2.5, 1.5, he muttered, his tone more engineer than man, calculating. That's nearly 10 million on a public servant's paycheck. His assistant paused, then spoke. There's more, sir. Travel disclosures had surfaced. Qatar, India, UAE, expenses covered, unreported Paxi funds, NGO cash flowing in shadows. Elon didn't react. He'd seen enough. No strategists, no boardroom, no polished PR statement. He did what only he could. He opened X and typed, Jasmine, I see you make $174,000 a year, yet you've bought a $5 million home in Texas, a $2.5 million lake house, and a $1.5 million property, all in under 2 years. The American people would love to know how. With that, it was done. A single tweet, a digital flare launched into the night. The internet ignited. Screenshots spread like wildfire. Reaction videos sprouted. Hashtags surged. Journalists scrambled from their beds, alerted by the digital tremor. At the center, number Crockett Gate. Phones rang across D.C., newsrooms, Capitol Hill, Crockett's office, because a call-out from Elon Musk didn't go unnoticed. As he rose to refill his mug, a notification flashed, an encrypted line from DOGE, We're looking into her. He didn't smile or pause, just whispered, You poke the DOGE, you get the teeth. While Austin slumbered under its artificial glow, the machinery of exposure churned. That tweet morphed into a weapon, fueled not by bullets, but by signal strength on X, the platform once called Twitter. The world didn't just watch, it dug. Property records, tax filings, campaign disclosures, Jasmine Crockett became an online obsession. Crockett Gate didn't merely trend, it exploded, eclipsing global headlines and gossip alike. From Midwest kitchens to Manhattan rooftops, one question dominated feeds. How does a freshman congresswoman afford a luxury real estate empire on $174,000 a year? A political analyst with 500,000 followers posted, "Everyone knows Jasmine Crockett now. She's got DOGE's attention after all her jabs at Elon." The name DOGE surfaced publicly for the first time. Some saw it as a meme, others a quirky Musk project. They were wrong. The Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, had been quietly established, a shadow entity tasked with auditing federal waste, tracking ethical breaches, and chasing money trails others avoided. It didn't bow to Congress or court the press. It acted. Now its sights were on Crockett. While traditional media fumbled for a narrative, independent voices charged ahead. A Substack piece tied her to over 20 PACs, many corporate-backed, belying her anti-corporate stance. Another post linked her Qatar trip, first class, fully funded, vaguely diplomatic, to lobbyists tied to her committee. A user's timeline cut deeper, sworn in, then a $1.5 million townhouse, a $2.5 million lake house, a $5 million estate, all within a year. Captions stung. "That's not service, it's flipping with taxpayer perks." Behind closed doors, DOGE moved swiftly. Analysts sifted through FEC filings, cross-checked disclosures, and scoured travel logs, crafting a report that couldn't be buried. In their secure network, a file took shape. Subject: Crockett, Jasmine. Jasmine. Classification: open investigation. Flags: excess asset accumulation. Elon's tweet had lit the fuse, but DOGE loaded the chamber. Washington felt the heat. This wasn't a fleeting scandal. It was a reckoning. Beneath an unmarked federal building, one floor below the General Services Administration, Room 9 glowed with purpose. No windows, no recorders, just DOGE's nerve center. Some dismissed it as an Elon-fueled jest. It wasn't. It was real, with bite. The director, a 60-something woman with a voice like gravel and eyes weary of lies, sat at the table's head. Opposite her, Elon Musk leaned back, arms crossed, exuding quiet command. The screen displayed Crockett, Jasmine, Texas 30. The data hit hard. 23 PACs, corporate and union funds, all since she took office. Slides followed. Doha, Qatar, first-class flights, luxury stays, unreported meetings. New Delhi, Abu Dhabi, labeled cultural exchanges, paid by foreign hands, absent from her records. Silence hung heavy. Elon's voice cut through, cool and precise. "This isn't spin or optics. It's circular corruption, smiling for cameras while laundering influence." The director met his gaze. "PACs alone?" He shook his head. "PACs are the shine. The real money flows through NGOs and offshore shells, leaves DC in patriotic colors, returns as estates and suits." An analyst chuckled. The director's glare silenced him. She turned back. "Ready to testify?" "No," Elon said. "Ready to fight." She paused, then nodded. "We need a hearing." The screen went dark, replaced by Crockett hearing proposal, DOGE. Elon stood. "They forgot we built the cameras." He walked out, leaving a mandate in his wake. Elon's global live stream, How Public Service Pays So Well, drew millions. X became a courtroom. Pundits, influencers, taxpayers all watching. No fanfare, just a black screen with white text. The candidate, the cash, the cover-up. He appeared casual in a black t-shirt, sleeves rolled. "This isn't about me or politics," he said. "It's math." A timeline flashed. Crockett's rise, marked by dollar signs, PACs, trips, asterisks. "This is no corporate PAC money if you squint," he quipped. The crowd roared online. Next, her purchases: a $1.5 million townhouse, a $2.5 million lake house, a $5 million estate. "Real estate's tricky," he deadpanned, "but not buy one, get two free tricky." An NGO chart followed, U.S. funds flowing to international fronts, circling back through Crockett's travels. "You can't claim independence while jetting on Qatari dime," he said. "That's not freedom, it's sponsorship." He locked eyes with the camera. "A lawmaker can't take passy cash, fly on foreign tabs, and call herself a people's champion. That's not guts, it's branding." The words landed like a hammer. Her 2020 tweet, "Zero PACs, contrasted FEC data, $400,000 since." "I'll stop here," he said. "Someone's lawyer's waiting." The screen faded, birthing hashtag, "How did she afford it?" X erupted. Mainstream outlets scrambled, unable to ignore it. The question echoed, "If Congress pays this well, where's my ballot?" Capitol Hill's hearing room crackled with tension. Cameras live, reporters packed in. Jasmine Crockett sat center, aides at her side, folders unopened. She seized the mic. "This isn't about efficiency, it's Elon Musk." Some smirked. "A guy who builds winged cars thinks he can lecture Congress on corruption." She waved his tweet. "You see my $174,000 and play detective. We don't get rich uncles or emerald mines." Her voice sharpened. "Tesla's down. X never profits. Yeah, he's a billionaire, but handouts make anyone rich." Democrats clapped. A Republican stifled a laugh. Elon sat in the guest section, unflinching. When called, he rose. No notes, just presence. "Congresswoman," he began, steady as steel, "if you read your FEC filings half as much as you tweet about me, you'd know why we're here." The room stilled. "This isn't my bank account. It's yours, ballooning to millions faster than my IPOs." She flinched, barely. "You're for the people, but take corporate PAC cash. Independent, yet Doha's on someone else's tab. You call me privileged. I built before I spent." Silence fell, raw and real. "X didn't need profits to expose this. Just freedom," he added. The chairwoman intervened. "No personal attacks, Representative." "This isn't a parking lot brawl." Crockett fumed, her folders obsolete. X lit up. Number PAC Princess trended. DOGE's room 4C hummed quietly, a world map tracing money flows. Elon stood by the lead analyst, a former Swiss bank auditor. "Here's your rabbit hole," she said. U.S. aid funneled to NGOs, then back via perks, flights, retreats, fees, enriching lawmakers. "Crockett pushed Qatar funding," an analyst confirmed. "Then she's in Doha, undisclosed." Elon's smile was cold. "Not old-school corruption, just a TED Talk with a jet home." The director cut in. "This isn't a scandal, it's a system." It wasn't just Crockett. She was the loud symptom of a masked machine, cycling tax dollars into influence. "We need witnesses," Elon said. "They'll need a bigger excuse." The New York Post's headline screamed, "Crockett claimed zero PACs. Records show $370,000. FEC filings listed telecoms, unions, over $370,000 since she started against her 2020 boast." Elon had fed reporters data, raw, unspun. Crockett's office stayed mute. Cable news jumped. PAC Princess flashed. Even The View weighed in. Elon didn't tweet. The truth roared alone. DOGE's room 6 was stark. Cold walls, a long table. Crockett faced Elon across it, her defiance muted. The chairwoman began. Mr. Musk, he stood. Sworn in, then a $1.5 million townhouse, $2.5 million lake house, $5 million estate, all on $174,000. He eyed Crockett. Packers spiked, trips hid, disclosures lagged. She snapped, "You're no judge. Why are you here?" "Because you dodge how with me," he replied. "I'm not defending capitalism. I'm exposing hypocrisy." She laughed, brittle. "You're not above the system." "No, outside it, seeing the rig." Her voice rose. "You're not the law." "No," he said, "but I'm why it's looking." Silence hit. "DOGE will report soon," the chairwoman said. Crockett stormed out. Elon lingered, then murmured, "Truth doesn't lose." DOGE's briefing drew a packed house. Reporters, cameras, tension. The director stepped up, folder in hand. Representative Crockett received $372,450 from corporate PACs, despite claims of zero, and hid $68,000 in travel from foreign entities. She held up a page. "It's compromise by dinner and flight." Elon stood aside, silent. The facts spoke. "Referrals?" a reporter asked. "We give facts. Congress decides," she said. "Will Musk testify?" Elon stepped in. "I'm here to confirm what people suspect. Corruption hides as service." The report dropped online, crashing servers. Crockett's office. No comment. Silence was her shield. Outside, Elon faced a mic swarm. "If $200,000 a year nets $20 million, that's laundering," he said. "Corruption here wears a smile, not a mask." He stared into a lens. "Use office for wealth. You're next. We'll stop it." Crockett faced the ethics committee. Staffers panicked. "The guilty quiet fast when data talks," he said, walking off. "No fanfare, just receipts."